My speech, Embracing the Electronic Media, is project speech number 9 in the Competent Communicator Manual, Persuade with Power. The objectives of that speech are to persuade listeners to adopt your viewpoint or ideas to take some action, appeal to the audience's interest, use logic and emotion to support your position, and to avoid using notes. Airtime for 5 to 7 minutes. A change is as good as a rest. See change. Out with the old, in with the new. We love change, don't we? We embrace it. In reality, no. By nature, people are inherently conservative. They avoid change. They're comfortable with what they know, with what they're familiar. I work at the State Government Office of Shared Services. This project has now been running for 7 years, and we've rolled in half of the intended agencies that are due to roll in, and the project is currently on hold because there's still a lot of agencies out there that are unwilling to change. I want to talk to you today about something much closer to our hearts, about Toastmasters, and more specifically about Toastmasters in Western Australia. As many of you are aware, on the 1st of July, new District 17 will be introduced, and Western Australia will stand as a district in its own right. We'll be saying goodbye to South Australia, to Victoria, to Tasmania. We've got a convention here in Perth, the Swan Song and the Swan, very appropriate named. It'll be cause for celebration for many people here in WA because it's a culmination of a lot of hard work. It's been going on for much longer than the 3 years that I've been a member of Toastmasters. But there will also be a degree of sadness to be losing our friends and colleagues from over those years. Now, as part of forming this District 17, it's not just going to magically turn over. There are bylaws to be written, procedures, and organisational aspects to be looked into. The committees are working on that. And I'm on a committee that's looking at the new website for District 17. We've already looked at all the districts around the world to see what other people are doing. Why wouldn't you? It's a great opportunity to see what ideas we can get, what seems to work best. But we've also done some brainstorming on all our own ideas, because we don't just want to copy what other people have done. We want to be creative. Currently, I'm the editor of the District 73 newsletter, Southern Cross. And I'm looking forward to this change because I've got a vision to embrace the electronic age. And I want to take the newsletter with me. I don't want to be tied down to publishing deadlines, as I'm at home, waiting for a copy to come in past the cut-off date. But you hold fire because otherwise you wouldn't have an edition. My vision is for an online newsletter that will be constantly updated. Now I've adopted this concept as a high-performance leadership project. And I have a mission statement as part of this. My mission is to provide a new site for District 17 which is fresh, vibrant and exciting. It should inspire current and potential Toastmasters to achieve their objectives in public speaking and leadership. And I have a vision which is in 4 parts. I want to have an interactive news site for a newly formed District 17. A site which has a number of regular contributors but will also allow ad hoc, free and frank discussion of issues. And I want news which is fresh, vibrant and exciting. And finally, I want a site which is inspirational. Now I've already garnered views from interested parties. I have in mind a two-pronged approach. Firstly, I want to add a news ticker to the website, where the latest 5 or 6 stories will constantly be updated. They'll have a teaser or a headline scrolling through, with a more detailed story accessed through a hyperlink. And that is all it will have live online, just 5 or 6 stories. But then I want to be able to drop those stories down into a formal published monthly edition of the newsletter. But it will contain those stories that have come in over the month. So if only 3 stories come in, the newsletter will only contain 3 stories. We're not going to wait for copy to come in from people. We'll publish what's there. The idea of this format is for those members who prefer to have something that they can read on paper. In the same way that it's published at the moment with a PDF file, and they can download it at home and do it. But of course, none of this can happen without contributions of members of clubs in WA. It's my intention to recruit divisional officers, divisional governors, to make regular contributions to get the message in. I'm going to look for the area governors as well. I don't necessarily want something from every area governor every month, but certainly I'll be looking for at least 2 stories a month, 2 stories in a year. I'll be going around trying to persuade with power my fellow Toastmasters that they put their finger to the keyboard and create a new story. I hope that you'll share this vision with me, and as fellow Netmasters, we'll be looking also to break the mould, and you'll be looking to embrace change in the electronic media.